Kindly join the live session. Kindly invite a friend so that we can look at question number 2. Use logarithm to 4 decimal places to evaluate. Kindly invite a friend. Join the live session kindly. So I think we can look at question number 2. We can look at question number 2. We can look at question number 2. We have number. Can write number. Then after that, we need to find the standard form of these numbers. We are supposed to put them in standard form. Then after that, logarithms of these numbers. Supposed to look at the logarithms of those numbers. Supposed to look at the logarithm of those numbers. What we have in the numerator, we have 0.784. Then this one you're supposed to write it in standard form. If you write it in standard form, it will be 7.84 times 10 raised to power negative 1. That is how the number will be in standard form. Then after that, we can fix our calc into 4 significant figures. You can come here, not shift, but mod, then fix 1, then into how many significant figures? Into 4 significant figures. Then after that, because now we have 0.784, then in standard form is supposed to be 7.84 times 10 raised to power negative 1. This one will be by 1 point. Then the log for that, we can write log 7.84. So that one is the same as 0.893. Then plus by 1 is the same as 8,943. Is the same as by 1.8943. Then after that, multiply by, we have 0.1356 raised to power a half, because the same as a half, because it is a square root. Then we can write this number into standard form. Into standard form is the same as 1.356 times 10 raised to power negative 1. If you have a question, you can just write it on the comment section kindly. Now we have written this number into standard form, which is the same as 1.356 times 10 raised to power negative 1. So this one will be by 1 point. Then the log of 1.356. The log of 1.356 is the same as 1,323. But remember, because it is a square root sign, we are supposed to divide it by 2. If we want to divide it by 2, remember, we have characteristic and the mantissa, and if you look at this one, there is a negative on top of this number. So if we want to divide it by 2, because it is a square root sign, we are supposed to separate This one is the same as bar 1 point 0 point plus bar 1 plus 0.1323. Then this one divided by 2, this one divided by 2. We are supposed to make this number divisible by 2. How do you make this number divisible by 2? We can make this number divisible by 2. We have to borrow 1 from here. If you borrow 1 from here, this one will be bar 2. Then this one, the one that you have borrowed, you will put it in this number. So if you add 1 to this number, it will be the same as 1.1323, then divide by, if you take bar 2 divided by 2 is the same as bar 1 plus 1, this one plus 1 is the same as 1.1323, then divide it by 2. If you divide it by 2 is the same as 5661. So this one finally it will give us bar 1.5661. Then now because the sign is multiplication, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to add. If we add these two, because what we have in the numerator side, we have the multiplication, we are supposed to add these two numbers. If we add these two numbers, this one will be, we can add them manually. Don't use a calculator to add. When you're adding these numbers, you can add them manually. So this one, 3 plus 1, that is 4. 4 plus 6, that is 10. 0 carry 1. This one will be 10. 10, this one is 6. Then 6 carry 1, it will be 9, that is 14. Then carry 1. This one will be 0. 0, this one will be bar 1. Because if you add 1 and 1 will cancel the negative, it will be 0, then plus negative 1 is the same as bar 1. Then after that, we can put our line. We can draw a line. Then what we have in the denominator, we have log 84.92. The log first, we're supposed to find the log. Log 84.92 is the same as 1 point. So this one will be 1 point. Write it here, 1.9290. Then we can change this one into standard form. The standard form is the same as 1.9290 times 10 raised power 0, because it is already in standard form. So this one will be 0 point, then the log of this, because if you are given a log of number, supposed to find the log of that twice. Now the log of this, you can find the log of 1.929, which is the same as 0.2853. Then after that, because now we are done with the what we have in the denominator, and the answer for denominator is 0.2853, then we are supposed to subtract. We can subtract what we have in the numerator minus what we have in the denominator. In the numerator we had 1 by 1.4604. Then we can subtract with 0.2853. If we subtract this one, then this one will be 4 minus this one will be 1. 0 minus this one is impossible. We can borrow 1 from 6. It will be 5. This one will be 10. 10 minus 5, that is 5. Then 5 minus 8, it is impossible. We can borrow 1 from here. It will be 3. Then 15 minus 8, that is 7. Then 3 minus this one will be 1 point. By 1 minus 0, is the same as bar 1. Is the same as bar 1. Then now because we have bar 1.1751, then this one was supposed to be divided by 3. Remember here we've been given the third row. If we divide by 3, we are supposed to separate it because there is a negative sign here. So this one, if you separate it, it will be bar 1, then plus 0.1751. Then this one divide by 3, divide by 3. So if we divide it by 3, we can borrow 2 here so that we make this number divisible by 3. If you borrow 2 from here, this one will be bar 3. Then the 2 that we have borrowed, we can put it here. We can add it here. If I add it to this number, it will be 2.1751. So bar 3 divided by 3 is the same as bar 1 plus. Then this one will be 2.1751. Then this one divided by 3, it will give us that one. Then this one plus bar 1. Bar 1, this one will be the same as, bar 1.7250. Then after that we can find the nth log of this number. If you want to find the nth log of this number, it will be 10 raised power bar 1. Then 10 raised power bar 1, this one we can find the nth log of this one of 0. So it will be shift the log of the answer, the nth log of the answer, it will be 5.30893. So this one finally, it will give us 0.53093. So this one is the final answer for this question. You can try to go through that question. Try to go through that question. Thank you for that. I think we can move to question number 3. Question number 3. A bag contains 3 red and 15 green marble. 2 marbles are picked at random from the bag, one at a time without replacement. Find the probability that the 2 marbles picked will be of different colors. So meaning that we have a bag. The bag contains 3 red balls and 5 green balls. So the 2 balls are picked at random, one after the other. We go for one, then later on we go for the second ball without a replacement. Now for this question can guide us through, we can draw a tree diagram which can guide us on how we can tackle the question properly. So for this one, can start here, the solution. So because it is a single bag, the probability of getting that bag is 1. So we have been told this bag contains red balls and green balls. Now, when this guy will go for the first round, the probability of getting the red ball, it will be 3 over the total. The total, because now we have 3 red balls in that bag, the probability of getting a red ball will be 3 over 8. The probability of getting a green ball will be 5 over 8. If this guy will go for the second ball, we assume that the first round that he went, he got a red ball. Now if we go again and get a red ball, remember the first round this was done without replacement. This guy picked a red ball and he did not replace the red ball, meaning the number of red balls in the bag has reduced. There were 3. Now after picking one red ball, meaning that the number of red balls have reduced from 3 to 2. Now the probability of getting the red ball again will be 2 over the total. The total will be, that is 7, because it will be 2 plus 5. It will be 2 over 7. We have green balls. We assume that this guy picked a red ball at the first round. That is a probability of 3 over 8. Remember, the number of red balls were reduced by 1. So if you go for the green ball after picking a red ball, meaning that the green ball, because now the green ball our 5 will be 5 over the total will be 7. Then here we assume that this guy, he picked a green ball at the first round. If he pick a green ball at the first round, what is the probability of getting a green ball? It is 5 over 8. If we go for a red ball, meaning that the red ball will be 3 over the total. The 3 over the total is supposed to be 7. Now this one is a green ball. He picked a green ball. The probability of picking a green ball is 5 over 8. Then we assume we went again and pick a green ball. If we pick a green ball, so meaning the number of green balls reduced by 1, it will be 4 over 7. Now, since the question is saying find the probability of 2 marbles picked will be of different colors. So meaning that he picked this marble of different colors. Maybe he went and picked green ball, then again he picked a red ball, or he can pick red ball, then green ball. Since I've been told the 2 balls were of different colors. So meaning that the first round we can pick red to green. The first round I can pick red and green, or we can pick green, red. So what is the probability of getting a green ball? The probability of a red ball. Probability of getting a red ball, it is 3 over 8 times green ball, that is 5 over 7. Then or plus green ball, that is 5 over 8 times R, that is 3 over 7. So this one, finally, if you multiply 3 times 5, that is 15 over 8 times 7, 8 times 7, that is equivalent to 56. This one will be 56 plus this one will be 15 over 56. So for this one will be 30 over 56. Then this one finally will give us 15 over 56 divided by 2, that is 28. If it's going to be 28, we can look at this one, 5 over 8, then this one will be 3 over 7, good. This one is supposed to be 3 over, no, there is a correction here. It was supposed to be 3 over 8 times 5 over 7, because it's supposed to be red, green, or green, that is 5 over 8 times 3 over 7. I think it's correct. Then that one will be the same as 30 divided by 56. This one is the same as 15 over 28. If there is a correction, you can let me know. I think I've captured the question correctly. Red, there were 3 over 8. Then if you go for a green ball, it's the same as 5 over 7. Then green, that is 5 over 8. Then red ball will be 3 over 7. I think the question is correctly captured. For this one, let's go to question number 5. Since I don't have the geometrical tools to tackle these questions, we'll go to question number 5. But if you have the geometrical tools, you can tackle this question number 5, because say draw the net of prism and hence find the total surface. So that one is Form 1 work. Number 5, this one is from formula and variation. Make x the subject of the formula. How do you make x the subject of the formula? Now I think we're supposed to, because now we have a is equal to the square root of 1 minus x over 1 plus x. What are we supposed to do? We are supposed to remove the root sign. How do you remove the root sign? We're supposed to square. This one will be 1a is equal to square root of 1 minus x, then 1 plus x. Then for this one, we can move the root sign by squaring, then by squaring. If we square this one the same as a square is equal to, if you square this one, meaning you remove the root sign, this one will be 1 over x over 1 plus x. Then after that, you can cross multiplication. This one is the same as over 1. So if you cross multiplication, this one is the same as 1 minus x is equal to, then this one can be a square into 1 plus x. So for this one, it will be 1 minus x is equal to, we can open the bracket, this one will be a square, then times this one will be a square x. Then we can collect the like terms together. For those that we have x here, we can put the x in the same side. So we can take this one to this side, this one in this side. So this one will be 1 minus a square is equal to x plus a square x. So for this one, after that, 1 minus a square is equal to, we can factor out x. If you factor out x, this one will be x into 1 plus a square. So if we put that one in that way, then we can divide by 1 plus a square over 1 plus a square. For this one will be x is equal to 1 minus a square over 1 plus a square. So that is how we make x the subject of the formula. You can go through the question, look at it, and that is how x will be. X is equal to 1 minus a square over 1 plus a square. Question number 6. Simplified by rationalizing the denominator. The meaning of rationalizing the denominator, meaning we are supposed to remove the root sign in the denominator side. And how are we supposed to go about it so that we remove the root sign? So this one is 3 over 2 root 3, then minus root 2. Then for this one, we're supposed to, if we want to remove the root sign in the denominator, we are supposed to multiply this one by its conjugate in both sides. The conjugate of this is the same as 2 root 3 plus root 2. So this will have to multiply by 2 root 3 plus 2 plus root 2 times 2 root 3 plus root 2. That is the conjugate of it, meaning we have to change the sign here. If it is negative, you put it positive. If it is positive, put it negative. So it's a matter of changing the sign so that you can be able now to get the conjugate of the denominator, because now we are in the process of removing the root sign in the denominator. So that is what the meaning of rationalizing. We are supposed to rationalize the denominator. So if we multiply, we can take 3 times this, it will be 6 root 3. 3 times this will be plus 3 root 2 over this one. We can take this one times this one. This one times this one will be 4, because this one is the same as 2 times 2, then square root 3 times 3. So this one is the same as 4, then times root 9, which is the same as 4 times 3, which is the same as 12. So this one will be 12. So if we take this one times this one, it will be, this one will be plus 2. This one times this one will be 2 root 6. Then this one times this one, it will be minus 2 root 6. Then this one times this one will be the same as 2 times 2, which is the same as root 4. Root 4 is the same as 2. So for this one will be minus 2. It will be the same as minus 2. Then finally, for this one will be 6 root 3 plus 3 root 2 over, so this one will be 0, root 2 root 6 minus 2 root 6 the same as 0. So this one will have 12 minus 2. So for this one it will be 6 root 3 plus 3 root 2. Then this one minus this one it will be 10. So if it will be 10 finally, you can leave it like that, or you can write 6 root 3 over 10, then plus 3 over 2 root 10. So we can simplify by 2, 3 by 2, 5. So finally it gives 3 over 5 root 3, then plus 3 over 10 root 2. So that is how the answer is supposed to be. That is the question number 6. Question number 7. The scientific calculator is marked at 1560. So the mark price of a calculator is 1560. And hire purchase, it is advisable for a down payment of 200 and 6 installments of 250 each. Calculate A, the hire purchase price. How do you get the hire purchase? So now that we have a down payment is the same as the deposit of 200, then with the 6 monthly installment of 250. So this guy is supposed to pay 250 each month. And now we need to calculate, because the hire purchase is expressed as, hire purchase is given by deposit plus total installments. Deposit plus total installment. So the deposit, we have a deposit of 200, will be 200, then plus the total installment is the same as 250, then times 6, because he was supposed to pay 250 for 6 months. So this one will be 200 plus, if you take 250 then times 6, this one is the same as 1500. 1500 plus 200, this one is the same as 1700. So that is the hire purchase that he was supposed to pay at the end of the month, because now he's supposed to give a deposit of down payment of 200 plus 6 installment. The 6th installment, that is 6 months, is supposed to pay 250. So meaning you are supposed to take 250 times the 6th month that is supposed to pay, then after that plus the deposit that he paid at the beginning, which will give us the total of 1700. B, extra amount paid over the cash price. Remember, there is a mark price that I've been told. The mark price for this, the mark price was 1560. Then the extra amount that he paid over the cash price is supposed to be 1700, then minus 1560. So if he takes 17, if he takes 1700, then minus 1560, so you'll get 140. So there is this amount yenye atakuwa amepata, that is over the cash price, the hire purchase. So he'll pay more by 140. So you can look at yourself, which one is cheaper? Is it for the market price or for the hire purchase? Because if it is for the hire purchase, you will have to pay 1700. But if for the cash price, he will pay exactly 1500. What is 1560, which he'll have to save 140. Question number 8. Solve the equation that is log x plus 2, then minus, if we take 2 to the other side, this one will be log 9, because if you take 2 to the other side, it's supposed to be, it's the same as the square. Then this one is equal to log 9 minus 2x. So for this one will be log x plus 2 over 9 is equal to log 9 minus 2x. So for this one, you have to drop x plus 2 over 9 is equal to 9 over 2x over 1. Then we can cross multiplication. This one will be x plus 2 is equal to 9 into 9 minus 2x. So this one will be x plus 2 is equal to, this one will be 81 minus 18x. So if you take negative 18x to this side, will be negative 18x to this side. This one will be 19x is equal to 2 to the other side will be 81 minus 2, which is the same as 79. Then this one divided by 19, this one divided by 19. So if it divided by 19, this one will be 4.156. So that is how you're supposed to get the answer. Question number 9. Expand 1 plus 2x to ascending powers of x up to term x raised to power 3, hence evaluate 1.02 raised to power 8 to 4 significant figures. So if you want us to expand, first we need to get the coefficients of 8. Where do we get the binomial coefficients of x? From the mathematical table, but I think we can generate them. I want us to generate the coefficients of x. If I want to generate, since I don't have a mathematical table, it would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, then 6, 4, 1, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. This one will be 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, 1. So for this one will be 1. This one is 7. This one plus this one will be 21. This one will be 35 plus 21 7 1. This one will be 1 8. That one will be 8. 7 plus this one will be 28. This one plus this one will be 56. This one plus this one will be 70. This one will be 56. This one will be 28 8 1. This one, when the power is 0, you start from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So the power, these are the powers of 8, the coefficients of 8, sorry. So will be 1 comma 8, that is 28, that is 56, 70, 56, it is 28, 1. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Sorry. 1 8 28 56 70 56 28. This one's supposed to be 8, then 1. Then for this one, the first term, the coefficients will be 1, so it will be 1 into, this one will be 1 raised to power 8. This one will reduce. This one will be 0, 2x, then 0. Then plus the second one, the second term has a coefficients of 8. This one will be 8 into 1 raised power 7, then 2 raised power 1. Then plus this one, the coefficients of the third term will be 28, then 1 raised power 6, then 28, then 20, not 28, 2x, then raised power 2. Then this one, it will be 56 into 1 raised power 5, then 2x raised power 3. Then this one will be 1, because any number that has been raised to 0 is the same as 1. So 1 times 1 raised power 8 is the same as 1 times 2x, which is the same as raised power 0, is the same as 1. Then plus this one is the same as 1 times 8, 8 times this one equals 16x. Then plus this one times this one will be 4. So 28 times 4 is the same as 112x raised power 2. Then this one plus this one will be 56 times 8. 56 times 8 will be 448 x raised power 3. This one will be 1 plus 16x plus 112x squared plus 448x raised power 3. Then now we have been told to evaluate. We can say this one, we can say 1 plus 2x raised power 8. This one is the same as 1.02 raised power 8. Then we can cancel. If we cancel, this one will be 1 plus 2x is equal to 1.02. Then we can take 1 to the other side. If we take 1 to the other side, this one will be 2x is equal to 0.02, because this one will be negative. Then this one divided by 2, this one divided by 2. So x is equal to 0.01. Then after getting that one, we can be able now to substitute back to the equation. This one will be 1. Then plus 16, 0.01. then plus 112 into 0.01, then plus 448 into 0.01. This one is square, this one is cube root. Now this one is cubed. So for this one will be 1 plus then 16 times 0.01 is the same as 0.16, then plus, then we can take 0.01 square of that times 112. So this one will be 0.0112. Then plus, we have for 0.01 raised power 3, then times 448. So this one will be 0.0048. So if we add this one will be 1 point. So it will be 1.1 plus 0.16 plus 0.112. This one will be 1.272. So that is the answer for this question. That is question number 9. Question number 10. Equation of a circle x square plus y square plus 4x minus 10y is equal to minus 7 is equal to 0. Then we are being told we are being told to find the center and the radius of the circle. How do you find the center and the radius of the circle? How do we find the center and the radius of the circle from that? First, we need to look at the coefficients of x square and y square. Is it 1? That is the first question we have to ask ourselves. If you look at this one, the coefficients of x square and y square is 1. So the second process, we are supposed to take the constant. What is the constant? The constant here is -7 to the other side. I think I'm very clear. If you have any question, you can just write it on the comment section. I have said that if you want to tackle this question of finding the center and the radius of a circle, you need first to look at the coefficients of x square and y square. Is it 1? If it is not 1, we are supposed to make it 1. To make the coefficients of x square and y square to be 1. That is the first part of it that you're supposed to tackle. The second part, you're supposed to take the constant that is -7 to the other side. So this one will be x square plus y square plus 4x minus 10y. If you take -7 to the other side, will be positive 7. Then after that, we are supposed to take b over 2, then in square. We are supposed to add it in this side and in the other side. So for this one will be x square, then plus 4x, then plus, if this one we can take 4 divided by 2, then square of that, then plus y square plus negative 10y, then plus this one will be negative 10 over 2, then this one is equal to 7, then plus 4 over 2, then square of that, plus negative 10 over 2, then square of that. So for this one is the same as, if you look at this one is the same as x square, then plus 4x. This one 4 divided by 2 is the same as 2, then plus 2, then square of that. Then plus y square minus 10y, then plus, this one will be negative 5 square is equal to, this one will be 7 plus. So if you take 4 divided by 2 is the same as 2, then square of 2, that is 4, then plus 4, plus, here we have negative 10, then divided by 2 is the same as negative 5. Then if you square that one, is the same as 25. So if you want to factorize, we can factorize this one and this one. From x to this one, from y to this part. So this one will be x plus 2, then square, then plus y minus 5, then square of that is equal to, so this one you can take 7 plus 4 plus 25. So this one will give us 36. Then after getting 36, we can find the square root of this, square root of that, square root of that. If find the square root of this will be x plus 2 plus y minus 5 is equal to 6. So finally, the center will be x is equal to negative 2, y is equal to positive 5. So the center will be negative 2, 5. Radius will be 6. So the center is negative 2, then 5. Radius is 6. The radius is 6. The radius 6. So you can look at that question. Look at it. Question number 11. Question number 11. Question number 11. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are 2 and negative 3 and write in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are integers. They are integers. Now we have been given the roots of the equation. The roots are 2 and negative 3. So meaning we have the distinct roots. So here we can say x is equal to 2 and x is equal to negative 3. Because now we'll be given the root of that equation, that is 2 and negative 3. We are supposed to write it in form of this way: ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what are we supposed to do? We'll have to take this one to this side. If you take this one to this side, it will be x minus 2. Then we multiply. If you take negative 3 to this side, will be x plus 3. Then is equal to 0. So this one, if you multiply, we can take 2 times, this one will be x into x plus 3, then minus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. So if you multiply, this one will be x square, then plus 3x, then this one will be minus 2x, then this one times this one will be minus 6 is equal to 0. So this one will give us x square, 3x minus 2x is the same as plus x, then minus 6 is equal to 0. So that is how we are supposed to tackle the equation. Sometimes you can be given, sometimes they can tell you the roots are, for example, let us say the roots we have, roots is 2 over 5 and later we can say 1 over 2. If you are given something like this one, we can say x is equal to 2 over 5. Sawa. Tukisema x is equal to 2 over 5, we can multiply this side. We can take this one to this side, it will be x minus 2 over 5. Then we can remove the fraction times 5 times 5. So this one will be 5x minus 2, then times. You'll do the same for this one. This one is the same as x is equal to a half. You take this one, that side will be x minus 1 over 2, then times 2 times 2. This one will be x minus 1. Then we can take 5x minus 2, then times 2x minus 1. Then you can expand on that. I hope you have understood. So kindly you can invite other students to join the live session. Kindly you can invite other students. Question number 12. The cost of a maize flour and a millet flour is 40 shillings and 52 shillings respectively. Calculate solution for this. Calculate the ratio in which they were mixed for the selling price to be 46 per kg. We can say let the ratio be x is to y, because you don't know the ratio. You're supposed to find the ratio, but after they mixed, the price for the kilogram, it was supposed to be 46. So for this one, we can say we can take 40 times x, the amount of that maize flour. Then this one plus 52 times y, then over this one x plus y. This one's supposed to give us a kilogram that costs 46. So for that one, we can cross multiplication, we can cross multiply, we can take this one times this one. This one will be 40x, then plus 52y is equal to, if you cross multiplication, it will be 46x plus 46y. So for this one, we can take y to this side, we can take x to this side. So if you take y, it will be 52y minus 46y is equal to 46x minus 40x. For this one will be, so 52 minus 46, that one will be 6y is equal to 46 minus 40, that one is the same as 6x. So divide by 6, divide by 6. So this one will be y is equal to x, divide by x, divide by x. Y over x is equal to 1 over 1. The ratio is 1 is to 1. That is the ratio where these two types of flour are supposed to be mixed in order to get a mixture which will cost 46 per kilogram. Question number 13. Question number 13. A pipe A can fill an empty water tank in 3 hours, while pipe B can fill the same tank in 6 hours. When the tank is full, it can be emptied by pipe C in 8 hours. Pipe A and B are open at the same time when the tank is empty. If 1 hour later, pipe C is also open, find the total time taken to fill the tank. So you have been told this one takes 3 hours, this one takes 6 hours. When the tank is full, it can be emptied by 8 hours. If A and B are open at the same time, then when the tank is empty, after 1 hour later, C is opened. So we are supposed to know if this one is pipe A, it takes 3 hours to fill the whole tank. What about 1 hour? If you look at the 1 hour, it's supposed to tap A will fill after 1 hour, itakuwa imefill 1 over 3 of the total. Remember the fraction is 1 if the tank is full. So we are saying 3 hours, itakuwa imefill a fraction of 1, not a fraction, but the whole tank, that is 1. What about 1 hour? 1 hour itakuwa imechukua ngapi? 1 over 3. B, it takes 6 hours to fill the whole fraction, the whole tank. What about 1 hour? 1 hour, it will take 1 over 6. So all these tabs are open at the same time. You need to find after 1 hour, the fraction is supposed to be filled after 1 hour. So this one will take 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. 1 over 3 plus 1 over 6. So the LCM for this is 6. This divided by this one, 2 plus this one is 1. So this one will be 3 over 6, which is the same as a half. What does it? It means that after 1 hour, the two taps will have filled, itakuwa imeweka 1 over 2. After 1 hour, the two taps will fill the tank a half. So now we can say if 1 hour it can fill 1 over a half. What about 1 hour? Because all of them were open at the same times. After 1 hour, so this one will be 1 times 1 over 2 over 1, which is the same as a half. After 1 hour itakuwa imefill ngapi? A half of it. Therefore, meaning that a half of the tank will be filled by tap A and B. We need to find the time taken for when all the pipe have been opened. Remember, pipe C, it takes 8 hours to fill the tank. So meaning we'll have 1 over 2. No, not 1 over 2, but yeah, 1 over 2, because the fraction for A and B after 1 hour, it takes 3 over 2, so which is the same as 1 over 2, then minus that for the pipe C, that is 1 over 8. Then we want to find after 1 hour, if all the pipes are open, the amount of water will be in the tank, the fraction that will be filled by this tap, 3 taps. So LCM for this is 8. So 8 divided by this one, and this one is 4, then minus this one will be 1. So this one will be 3 over 8. So after 1 hour, it will fill 3 over 8. Now, if 1 hour, it can fill 3 over 8. What about 1 over 2? Remember the fraction that is remaining supposed to be filled, it is a half. We need to find the time taken for all that. If all the taps are open, the time taken to fill the tank. So this one will be 1 times 1 over 2 over 3 over 8, which is the same as 1 over 2 times 8 over 3. So for this one is the same as by 2, 1 by 2, 4. So 4 is the same as 4 over 3 is the same as 1 and 1 over 3 hours. So then we have been told to find the total time. There was that of 1 hour. 1 hour itakuwa 1 hour plus 1 and 1 over 3. Hii sawasawa na 2 and 2 over 3 hours. So meaning the tank itachukua ngapi? 2 and 2 over 3. 2 and 2 over 3. I think you can look at that question. 2 and 2 over 3. That is question number 13. You can move on. Question number 14. The ratio of 10th to the 8th terms of geometrical progression is 9. The ratio of 10th to the 8th term of geometric progression is 9. Find the two possible common ratios. How do you find the two possible ratios? Solution to this, the 10th term is the same as AR 10 minus 1, which is the same as AR raised power 9. Then the 8th term is the same as AR 8 minus 1, which is the same as AR raised power 7. Then for this one, we can find the ratio. How do you find the ratio of these? Ratio, we can take A, because I've been told the ratio of 10 to 8, meaning that AR raised power 9 over A raised power 7, this one will give us 9. So for this one, we can cancel by a1 by a1. So for this one will be r raised power 9 divided by r raised power 7 is equal to 9. So for this one, according to laws of indices, if the sign is division and the base are the same, we are supposed to subtract the power. So this one will be r raised power 9 minus 7. So for this one will be r is equal to 9 minus 7, that is 2, is equal to 9. Then we can find the square root of this, the square root of that. So finally, r will be a square root of a number. It is either plus or minus. So it will be minus plus or minus 3. So finally, the two ratios will be positive 3 and negative 3. Those are the two ratios. Those are the two ratios. So you can just like, you can subscribe. If you have a question, you can just write it on the comment section. I'll be able now to see those questions. If there is any correction, you can tell me, you can let me know on the comment section kindly. Question number 16, find the value of x in the matrix. Value of x in the matrix x4, 1, x minus 3 if it is a singular matrix. Remember, a singular matrix is a matrix whose determinant is equivalent to 0. If you take the determinant of those matrix of the leading diagonal minus the preceding diagonal. Remember, in the matrix we have a leading diagonal and the preceding diagonal. So if you take, for example, if you want to find the determinant, is the same as x times x minus 3. So this one is the leading diagonal. Then minus 4 times 1. This one is equal to, because it is a singular matrix, the determinant is supposed to be 0. So for this one will be this one times this one, x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now because now we need to find the value of x. How do we find the value of x? Now we need to look for sum. The sum for this one is negative 3, product is negative 4. We need to find two numbers. We need to look for two numbers. If you add, you get negative 3. If you multiply, you get negative 4. What are those numbers? Hizo numbers ni gani? Hebu mniambie. Ukizi add unapata negative 3, na ukizi multiply unapata negative 4. What are those numbers? The numbers is supposed to be negative 4 and positive 1. Because if you add negative 4 plus 1 is the same as negative 3. If you multiply, you get negative 4. The numbers, those are the two numbers. Then after that, it will be x squared minus 4x plus x minus 4 is equivalent to 0. Then after that, you can factor out x here. If you factor out x, this one will be x into x minus 4, then plus 1 into x minus 4, then is equal to 0. For this one will be x plus 1, then this one will be x minus 4 is equal to 0. For this one, we can find the value of x here. X will be x is equal to negative 1 or positive 4. Those are the values of x. Those are the values of x. Those are values of x. We can look at this question. Find the value of x, the model class, mean, and the median. For this one, because now we have been told we have a total of 30 people. Now, the solution to this, because we need to find the value of x, we'll have to take 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 plus x plus 2. This one has to give us a total of 30. Then after that we can add, we can take 4 plus 6, then plus 8 plus 7 plus 2. That one will give us 27. Then plus x is equal to 30. Then x will give us 3. X will give us 3. The value of x is 3. Then after that, now we need to find the model class. The model class is the class with the higher frequency. Which one has more frequency? This one 70 to 74. The class is, this one the value of x is 3. This one is 70 to 74. Estimate the mean. How do you find the mean? First we need to generate the column of the middle point. So for this one will be 60 plus 64, then divide by 2. This one will be 62. 65 plus 67, this one will give us 67. This one will give us 72. 75 plus 79 divided by 2, this one will give us 77. This one will be told is 3. 80 plus 84 divided by 2, this one is 82. So 85 plus 89 plus divided by 2, this one is 87. Then after that, we need to find fx. So fx, we are supposed to take the middle part times the frequency. For example, here we have 62 times 4. It will give us 248. This one is 248. Then we can take 6 times 67. This one will give us 402. Then we can take 8 times 72. This one will give us 576. Then 77 times 7. This one will give us 539. Then 82 times 3. This one will give us 246. Then we have 87 times 2. It will give us 174. Then we can find the summation of this. The summation of this, we can add 249.8 plus 402 plus 576 plus 539 plus 246 plus 174. So if we add, we can get 21.85. So if we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then after that, because now we've been told to find the summation, summation is given, mean is given by summation of fx over summation of f. Now the summation of fx is equal to 21.85. Then summation of mu is the same as 30. So we're supposed to generate another column of cumulative frequency. So the cumulative frequency, this one will be 4, then 10, 4 plus 6, 10, plus this one is 18 plus 7, that is 25, 28, that is 30. Then after that, that is the column of cumulative frequency, but because now we need to find the median. So the median, first we need to divide the total data by 2. This one will be 15. Then this one lies here. So the class is 70 to 74. The class is 70 to 74. Then now, because now the formula is L plus N, the total frequency over 2, minus cumulative frequency above times the class size over the total frequency of that class. So this one will be 69.5 plus N is the total frequency, that is 30 over 2, then minus cumulative frequency above the class. Above is 10. So the 10 times the class width is 5. Is it 5? This one is the same as 74.5 minus 69.5 is the same as 5 over the frequency of this class. Frequency of that class 7 to 74. The frequency of that class is 8. So for this one will be 69.5 plus 30 divided by 2, that is 15, minus 10, this one over 8, then times 5. So for this one will be 69.5 plus this one will be 5 times 5 over 8. So for this one will be 25 times divided by 8 plus 69.5. So finally it will give us 72.625. That is our median. That is our median. I want to look at this question, the last part of it.